Hello everybody, I am Moldy and this is Elden Ring once again. We're finally going through the Academy of Raya Lucaria, and this is the way I want to go. And in this place I think I'll be finding the set of armor that I've been wanting for this dude. And I'll also find a shield to go along with it, and for some reason the game decided to just completely move the game window on its own. I would really appreciate the game not doing things like that. Hello, random guy. How kind of you to run into my sword that I was swinging at somebody else. Saves me the trouble of getting grabbed and bitten oh so maliciously and having all of my precious blue juice up there under my health drained away by your grabby, gnawing teeth. That's what these dudes do. They try to eat you, they grab you, they chew all that magic right out of you, and being a dude who uses magic, I kinda need my magic and don't see you in this bush. Sitting in there doing your weird guy thing. I won't allow it. No weird guys in here, mister! Unless you count the friggin' mages with the Burger King masks. And, I have been grabbed. Get off me, you magic stealing, uh-oh. Yeah. That would have been bad. Now let's line. This is not as effective as I had hoped. It would seem these dudes are fairly resistant to magic. Probably should have figured that, considering the nature of their being, how they like to grab you and just suck that juicy magic right out of you. But I don't know if you're resistant to magic or not, and it doesn't look like you are. Ow. They do have plenty of arrows though, like a very unnecessarily gratuitous amount of arrows. Go away, you friggin' canine. Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Ooga booga booga. And you, sir, are in need of some magic-related death, and I am in need of some magic-related juice so that I can keep on killing you with magic. There you go. Look at all them arrows in me. Sure that doesn't hurt like hell. Actually, it doesn't. Just look at my health up there. I'm a healthy little boy despite all them arrows sticking into my lungs. Now, if the frame rate would just not do what it just did, especially when I'm about to step off of a cliff, I would be very happy. Now, you've got a foot. Congratulations, it's a foot. And yeah, there's a big, bitey, magic sucky boy. And you are about to be dead, and dead you are. Good for you, you no longer live. That is the way it should be. All undead and shit, your very existence is unnatural. Now prepare for a stabbing. Oh, I'm a going stab happy. You are happy to be stabbed, are you not? You should be. I'm happy that you were stabbed, and if I'm happy, you're happy. That's the way it works. Don't like it, tough shit, deal with it. Now, there it goes doing what I don't want it to do as I try to step off of a goddamn cliff again. But I need you out of my way, because these dudes here, while they are not aggressive right now, they will become aggressive once I grab the thing that they're sitting there worshipping. Who would have thought they wouldn't like somebody walking up and taking their god? Anywho, this thing that they're praying in front of happens to be the Carian Knight armor. which is what I've come here for. Now, hopefully I can wear the full set without getting all heavy. I probably... Hey, I can wear the whole set. Well, probably only because I have Godric's Great Rune active right now. The second I die or find some other way of deactivating the rune power, I'm gonna be fat rolling. I can feel it. It's happened to me before, and I'm sure it will happen again. Liar ahead. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me somebody saying, hey, try jumping. Now, how the fuck do I get back up onto the actual path? That is what I need. And you, sir, I just don't like you. That is why you get the stabbies. It is why you are not allowed to live. Heh, stupid. I'm crouching on ya. Now then, guess it's this way. I hope this is right, because if I'm wrong, I'm kinda fucked here. Because I don't know any other way. I did not see any other way. And maybe if I had a little bit of light. Okay, this is a corner. This is a giant drop that will most definitely kill me. Huh. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. Walked right past that opening in the cliffside, and there's a dog. Somebody doesn't want me putting my damn lantern out, even though I don't need it anymore. No, sir, do not do your things to me. And take that, dog. And you, sir, are getting a knife in the ass. Because apparently getting poked with a smaller blade hurts even more than getting stabbed through the rectum with a goddamn frozen sword. Now then, you are defeated. Let me take my lantern off. Yeah, that's better. Kind of annoying how the frostbite can expire on a dead enemy, and it makes that noise that you've seen happening back there. I have been jump scared by that effect before playing on my own, and I need you to get the fuck over here so that I can take care of you without aggroing all of the dogs that are surrounding you. There are 2 more that I'm aware of. Might be another one. And there's one now. Alright, we are... Well, if that would have hit, we would have been good. But that is good, too, in of itself. I like stabbing people. Especially when I stick the blade right between their cheeks. Their little cheeky weekies need a nice little blade in there. And you need to not be such a bad dog. Well, come on then, you big stupid. Crash your fangs into me shield, I dare ya. There you go, stupid, you've fallen into me trap card, Kaiba. And I got your blood. Heh, deal with that. Now then, I think there should be a site of grace nearby. Oh wait, this is the water wheel, never mind. There is a site of grace nearby, but it's up at the top of the big water wheel elevator. And before we do that, there's a rather nasty individual over here, stepping out of that portal. Now let's go, mister. Ow. How dare you poke me? Oh, why are you pulling your sword back like that? And give me your heart. I only want to be loved. And you aren't exactly my type, but I ain't picky. Now, don't go punching me like that. Take that, and there goes your heart. Alright. And what you got? Gravity well. I could make use of that since I know how to use magic. At least I think that's a sorcery. It should be, Sounds like it would be a sorcery. I know it's in here somewhere. Yes, there it is. It is a gravity well. Pulls foes toward caster with gravity projectile. Pretty sure that dude uses that ability against you. Of course, he didn't get a chance to do it there. That's because I'm such a badass. I can kill people real good, and they don't even know they've been killed until they've been killed. Now then, here's me stop. Don't want to stand on that while it goes over the top and dumps me down. That would be bad. And we can also go and ride the other side of it down to the bottom, where we will find an Iron Virgin enemy. And if you get grabbed up and killed by it, it teleports you somewhere else, up on the Altus Plateau, which is a place we'll be needing to go to eventually, but not yet. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick this one in Endurance, because I know I'm not gonna have enough of that to wear this armor without being all heavy and slow if I lose my rune arc. And bam! Right in the old cheeks. Oh, look at you barely surviving. Fucking Burger King Knight. Uh-oh. I have enraged the king! I was told I could have it my way, and then you go and do this to me? What kind of food servant are you? Now let me just step in here real quick. There is some things in here, like this Conspectus scroll, and this Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook 5. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I hit the side of grace for a second. I was trying to remember whether or not I did, and I remember for a fact that I indeed have done just that. And this room is full of dudes who really don't like me. And only reason I ain't charging in there is because there is a very nasty surprise waiting for people who go charging in. And look at that nasty surprise I just mentioned. Doesn't seem to be very resistant to magic. I'm not exactly afraid of you, but I don't like getting my head smashed in from behind by a giant pot. I prefer to be the one who does the smashing. Ow. Yeah, fire off another one, why don't you, your highness? Did you just headbutt the air? Ow. There we go. Now, let me just fill you with glintstone blades. Stop firing your little doodads at me! That is insanely rude! I am a visitor in here! A visitor who happens to be murdering the shit out of you and your friends. But you're just gonna have to deal with that, otherwise you are not a very good host. Looks like that dude's having a hard time there. Anyway, what were they guarding? It is a ritual pot. The best kind of pot. Specifically the best kind that doesn't get you high. That would be the real best pot. And I hear magic. Ow. Now let me just go back into sneaky mode so I can stab you. Alright, we is good. Now, stop flinging your spells at me, dude! Alright. And now here comes a Burger King Knight and another Burger King Mage. Of course. Plenty of them. We always gotta deal with the king. Now, come on, mister. Good for you. You've stumbled into my blade. Yep. Now, alright. You're an asshole. We get it. You like to cast spells at people. Heh. Idiot. Immediate payback on that Carian retaliation right there. Didn't even have a chance to fling the blades at him. They just appeared inside of him. Shredded him from the inside out. And this is an illusory wall. that will lead us to some treasures. And it'll also lead us to a room that can only be opened from the inside. Fortunately, we will be inside of the room that can only be opened from the inside. And you've got a stone sword key. Nice. Real good that key be. And now, away. Don't remember exactly what I'm about to find in here, but I'm pretty sure it's magic related. Most of the hidden things in this place are, because, you know, fucking Academy of Goddamn Magic. Now then. Yes, here is the room we are dropping into. And shattered ankles, my favorite. And also a suspicious looking pot. Really don't want you sneaking up on me. I know how you little boys work. Yeah, even more of yous. And you, sir, get to get got as well. Because fuck you, that's why. They'd wait for you to approach here, this big crystal, and then they'd all spring to life and jump ya. But I'm smarter than that. I am one step ahead of ya, pot boys! And this Graven School Talisman. What does that do? Wait, raises potency of sorceries. Don't mind if I do steal that and use it for my own nefarious purposes. And then we just open the door, and we'll be right back in that room where all the Burger Kings were firing off machine guns at me. Alright, now let's reload my blue juice, because I'm about to be going into a boss fight. One that gave me a lot of trouble the first time around, but now that I'm a more seasoned veteran, I know exactly how to deal with you, Red Wolf of Radigan. So come on, dogger. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. He's got fangs, that's what he's got. And a sword, of course. Wouldn't be a Souls game, or a FromSoft game in general, without a sword-wielding wolf, now would it? And now you're about to shoot your blades at me. I would Karian Retaliation those. Oh damn. I rolled early, and I regretted it. Like I was saying, I would Karian Retaliation one of those, but I'd only be able to catch the first blade, and then the following ones would stick into my face, and it would hurt like hell. Now then, look at you, big bad wolf, up in the air with your goddamn magic. Haha! I caught you with that single blade of yours. I don't think I could parry that glowing sword that he has, and I don't think I want to try. Well, thank you for missing with that. I greatly appreciate it. Now, are you going to do that thing where you... Well, that ain't the thing I was asking you to do. I was hoping you'd do that thing where that you usually do at a distance, where you jump straight up and then fire one quick magic shot at me that I could fire back at you. I did that early. And now here comes the triple blades. And another triple blades. Uh-oh. Alright. Now, no. Bad doggy. Very bad. You don't maul intruders. That's how you get a spanking. Now, ouch. That is my face that you are chewing on, and I'd thank you to not do that. Now I'm expecting you to do that thing. That is not the thing that I expected you to do. Fine. Don't do it. Keep your secrets then. This great enemy has been felled, and I got me a memory stone out of him. Now let's just rest up nice and easy. Cram another level or two into my endurance. I really want to be sure that I'm able to wear this armor without needing to rely on the rune arc to avoid the fat roll. Now, if we go this way, we will be able to find a very, very useful talisman, especially if you're going to run around casting spells. A talisman that I didn't find until my third playthrough, because I never bothered to turn right and jump over that railing there. And right in here, we got ourselves a treasure chest, which contains the Radigan icon. Now let me just shove that all up into my things. Shortens spell casting time. You can see how that would be helpful. A legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Radigan shortens the casting time of sorceries and incantations. As the husband of Rennala of Caria, the red-haired Radigan studied sorcery, and as the husband of Queen Marika, he studied incantations. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete. Now then, let me shatter my ankles going back down here. And that is a surprising lack of fall damage. Moving on to business. We've got a whole optional section of this place to explore, which I usually end up doing first, because the way forward takes you up that set of stairs, but you gotta jump on that thing over there to get to it, which isn't immediately obvious, unlike these stairs over here, which leads you around, jumping across rooftops, finding all sorts of shit, which I will do before I go doing what I need to do for the... Ow. Now, yeah, look how fast I can fire off these glintstone arcs with that. Owie, you need to stop shooting me. Getting shot hurts. Trust me, I know. I've been there. And you... Yeah, I definitely should have came up here and took care of these two assholes before I started firing glintstone arcs into the crowd. But I wanted the satisfaction of those multiple hits on a single attack. And you need to get the fuck out of here. I mistook you for the guy who's in this room, casting spells and shit. You need to stop doing that, mister. That's right, headbutt at nothing. You see now the error of your ways. You see that raised foot? That is the raised foot of a man who has been thoroughly punished and learned not to go shooting magic at every random person who happens by. And there's an iron virgin over there. Hoorah! Anyway, glintstone wet blade. Very helpful. Allows you to put specific magic-related affinities on your weapons, even if the Ash of War you're trying to use doesn't come with the ice or the magic affinity already. Stop that. Magic is not for you. You need to learn when it is and is not appropriate to go firing magic at people. And it never is, unless you're me, which you are not. I ain't gonna stand for you flinging your spells at me. Now let me just hop on down here. This area, as I have already said, is optional. There's just some neat things around here. One such thing is a special sword key used in a very specific place nearby, and you need to quit firing your arrows at me, mister. Arrows are very nasty, especially around these parts. The nastiest form of attack. Even nastier than plague-ridden vermin. And I really don't like plague-ridden vermin. Now then, what you got, mister? Just a golden rune 4. Of course you got that. Now, up the ladder. And if I'm remembering right, there's going to be a lot more puppet men that are going to try to ambush me here. Yep, this is the place I thought it was. And you can actually lock on to those marionette dudes that I was just talking about. Now, oh, you seem to have noticed me. And these are the particularly annoying type of them that can cause blood loss. So let's avoid bleeding out through my ass, shall we? What you waiting for, mister? Cast your spell, fling that magic my way, and take it back, why don't ya? I don't need your magic. I got some of my own, but I will use yours as ammo. And now you, let's get rid of you. Oh, taking cover behind the pole that I knocked you down behind of. Now that's a strategy. So genius that I never thought of it, and I think of myself as quite the genius. Now you get to die, and you're gonna get to die. I'm not even gonna give you the honor of getting hit with a sword. You get the little stabby dagger. Of course, it took a couple, maybe another hit or two extra to put you down, but that is the shame you must endure. Not even worth my main weapon. Now just writhe in your agony, mister. Writhe in the shame that you have suffered at my hand. And never again will you plague my existence. And now, this jump to get a little smithing stone is kind of a pain in the ass, because if that happens, you have no way of getting back up and immediately trying again without running back through where I just came from. But I think that's a smithing stone 4, which would be pretty nice. I actually need those now. Or do I? Has my sword outgrown the need of smithing stone 3 yet? Probably not. But it doesn't hurt to prepare with the good stuff in advance. Ha! You can't shoot up when you're doing that, idiot. Now let's get rid of you permanently. And I noticed you dropped something. Is that an arrow? No, it's a cuckoo glintstone. That is exactly what I was hoping to not get. But I got it anyway, and you are having a seizure. I think I broke him. He's stuck all up in the roof. That is a very rough position to be stuck in. Now, yeah, I would know. Shingles are very rough. There was a time when we had a leak in the gutter, and rather than going out and spending a shitload of money to rent a ladder and go up and patch it with some flex tape, I took that flex tape and I crawled out across the roof to get to that thing, and I scraped the hell out of my hands doing it, and it actually wore a hole into the knee of the sweatpants I was wearing at the time. In fact, I think I'm wearing that exact pair of sweatpants right now. Got a hole somewhere near the knee in this pair, and it might be from my roof shenanigans. But anyway, we are very close to that imbued sword key. That is what one of the main things I came out here to get. And now you've got a smithing stone. And then we'll make this precarious leap back across. God, I am always so nervous doing that. Always makes my toes curl, makes my sphincter clench with anticipation. Because I'm probably going to fall and die. And now let's just slide on down here. Now this ain't where the crystal crab is it? I think the crab is... Yeah, I can actually see that crystal crab right there through that gap in the railing. This, on the other hand, is a room with regular crabs. The crab room. And a somber smithing stone 4. We are among friends. Time for crab. I am crab. I am one of you. See me claws. Me big, meaty claws. Now back to business. I need to jump over to that roof there. And that will lead us to another item that I believe is necessary for a particular side quest for a character that I don't think I've talked to yet. I might have not talked to Tops yet, back in the one of those churches, the one right at the start of Liurnia. I pointed him out, but refused to talk to him at some point because I didn't want to get his hopes up for me. Didn't want him thinking I actually noticed him. Because if I had and hadn't talked to him, that would be devastating to his self-esteem. What little he has, anyway. Yeah, I see you up there. Don't think for a second I'm unaware of you. Now, get shot full of magic. And you're throwing bombs. Great. Any second now, he will realize the error of his ways and jump down here to attack me like a man. Any second now. Okay, he's doing his crazy-ass attack, which got interrupted by him falling. Come on, asshat. You think you got what it takes to put me down? Apparently not, because you just jumped off the damn roof. Well, at least I know he won't be able to follow me in here. Now, if I were to drop down onto that chandelier, I would get a hold of another Academy glintstone key. And if I have already talked to Tops, you will know what that is for. But I don't remember whether or not I've talked to him. And look who decided to join us. Ow! There's magic happening, and it hurts! Okay, now that we are breaking the line of sight of Magic Man, I can deal with you effectively. Alright. And now it's your turn to learn not to go spouting magic at somebody who's doing something that doesn't involve you. And Burger Night. Take that! Rest peacefully in hell. Boot goes the ladder. And now we have a shortcut back to the place that I will probably never set foot in again, unless I happen to die on my way down this hallway, which is very possible. It has happened before, and I'd like to avoid having it happen again, but it might happen, because this dude is a particularly painful thing to be dealing with in the ass. And, ow, you and your goddamn pointy stick, take that! There you go. Now, aw, doesn't look like you had any items. And we have found a big ball made of stone heads. Azur's glintstone staff. Can I actually use that? No, I ain't smart enough. I'm too dumb to wave a better magic stick around. Gotta have 52 intelligence to go doing that. Me am's not the smart enough. Unfortunate. Because that's a very nice looking magic stick, and I'd like to wave it around in front of people, and possibly children, and then I'd get sent to jail because magic stick is not exactly what you think it is. Now then, let's go see about that crystal crab. Yes, there you are. Oh, you kinda thought you'd be dead from falling off the damn roof. Okay. Alright. This dude can make you bleed because that spear got extra spikes on it. And now, Crystal Crab, taste my wrath! I want to kill you because you drop thing. Twin Sage Glintstone Crown. Yeah. That is one of the masks that the Burger King mages were wearing. Specifically the one that has 2 faces grafted onto his head. And now I think that takes care of everything we needed to do over in this optional area. Now we can go and get back to the business. And yeah, it was the schoolhouse classroom that we fought the Red Wolf in. That's the one I want. Okay, thinking I got the wrong site. Because it was the debate parlor that we fought the wolf in. Yeah, the debate parlor. That's the one. Now, let's get on to business. If you don't do that optional area, then this second chunk of the dungeon ain't super long. Because you just gotta go up these stairs, through a couple of doors, deal with a certain Carian knight who doesn't like you very much, and then there's a giant ball hurtling towards me. Ow. Ball be painful, yo. Anyway, after there's another ball. Having bad luck with the balls today! But like I was saying, after we deal with that Carian knight that we can see right there, we will be able to head straight up to the big boss of the dungeon, who is Queen Rennala, and this is Moongrum, the Carian knight. Come get some, Moongrum. Haha, you got parried and poked. And this dude also happens to have Carian retaliation going on with that shield of his. So he too can parry me. And, yep, there he goes trying to parry right now, or was he just switching over to his staff? So yeah, he can parry as well as counter my spells. You idiot, you already used your single use of your drinky juice, and that's a big pokey sword coming out of your stick. Why is that a thing you can do? Owie! Stop with the pokey sword! That is the Carian Grandeur, I believe. I think you're using that Carian Knight sword. Full Carian Knight set. You may notice that I'm wearing the same armor as he. Maybe with some slight differences. And that shield, it is good. A very good shield. But, of course, I'm going to have to put Carian Retaliation on it before I go using it, because I really like Carian Retaliation, because I do so enjoy countering spells and having the ability to parry incoming attacks at the same time, and that dude just dropped his Academy Glintstone staff. And I will compare that to my current staff when I feel safe. And I happen to feel safe right now in this little hallway. Now let me see. It requires a shitload more intelligence. And seems to have worse sorcery scaling. How is that supposed to be better? Maybe the sorcery scaling is just because of upgrades. I mean, this staff I have, I think, is +1. At least, yes. It is indeed +1. +1 be this staff. And this door I opened spares me the horror of rolling through the bowling balls again. And does the boss have a side of grace right outside the door? I wouldn't imagine it doing that. I don't think it does that, but it might do just that, and just that it does not do, because that's the boss door right there, but boss ain't very tough. I think I like my chances with 4 drinks of my healing goop. So let's try this. What are you biting my toes for? She kinda cute though. Oh, quit laughing at me. Getting less cute, starting to get creepy. Even creepier now. Keep on looking up, that doesn't make you any less creepy.
Little Culver.
What's a culver?
I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
I don't want to be a sweeting. I don't want to be fresh and pure. I like being stanky and nasty. Now show me what you got, bitch. I notice you got that amber egg, which happens to contain a great rune that I need. And I'd appreciate you not throwing books at me. And, there's more books that I don't like. Why are you trying to force me to read like that? Y'all a bunch of nerds. Reading books. Throwing them at people. That is a nerd's #1 defense mechanism. There you are. And, yeah. Rennala may have some very high magic resistance, which ain't so good for a guy who uses magic like myself. Okay, what are you doing to your children up there, making them float? And you're turning them into things that you're probably going to throw at me. Yeah. Let's not get hit by those and take care of the ones that are singing, because they are making magic happen that keeps the queen floating in the air surrounded by her giant golden piss bubble. I see you over there with the golden aura singing and throwing books. Now take that! Don't even need to actually kill you, just to land a single hit on you to break the singing. Okay, so that was the third one. You got 3 of them going, making you all floaty and invulnerable. And now it's time to back away, because you're gonna do that. Now, where's the singing ones?
Time to be born.
No, sweetings, don't come. It is not time to be born anew. You stop singing. Where is the other 2? There's one right there. You stop doing what you're doing. And, yep, you're chucking the books at me. Oh, God. With the goddamn gravestones. Now, juice time. Where there? There is you. Now stop throwing your damn literature at me. Get down here, Queenie! I need to have a word with you! And that word involves slashing the living shit out of you with my magic cold sword. Yeah! Let me get some of that stamina back. There you go! That frostbite proc take you down. But it ain't over yet. Like so many of these bosses, this lady get a phase 2. Actually, a second full health bar ain't so common. It works with her, and Melania,
My beloved.
and the very final boss.
Have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience.
Well, at least I'm walking forward trying to stop this from happening.
Born forever and ever.
Probably should have finished her off before she had a chance to do that. But now it's getting dark.
Rani the witch.
As in the witch that I serve.
Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
Well, it just was.
Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide.
Okay, there we go.
Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the full moon.
Will do. After I beat your ass, though.
And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
I don't like that look you're giving me. That's the look of someone who's about to try to beat my ass with magic. Yep, she's firing the Kamehameha! Fuck you and your Dragon Ball Z bullshit! Take that, Moon Queen! And don't get hit by the goddamn moon, because if you do, that will greatly reduce your magic defense for the duration of the battle. And being extra vulnerable to magic in this particular situation is very bad. Oh, here comes another fucking laser. Take that! Firing your laser ain't gonna help you. Alright, there you go. Have a little glintstone pop blades going into you. And here comes more of this. And, yep. Now, if only you would do that without having even more things coming my way. Of course, you gotta watch out for the moon, and as far as I know, you cannot cancel out the moon with Carian Retaliation. I tried, and then I took a big-ass moon to the face, and it was not a fun time. Alright. There you go, that pulled your thing back in. Oh, your crystal shotgun. See how good that does you, owie! Oh great, wolves. As if Magic Moon Queen weren't bad enough on her own, she can call in wolves. And she can call in things far worse than mere wolves. Which you might get a chance to see as the fight goes on, unless I die horribly. And, yep, there is a Bloodhound Knight who may or may not be Darawil. There are some of the things that I've seen going on with Ronnie's quest line and some of the things that Blythe says. And now there's a giant. Anyway, some of the things that Blythe says, like Darawil being a traitor, has me thinking that might be the spirit of Darawil she just summoned earlier. Now then, let me just whack you around some. Of course, there's a dragon. Yep, let's not have that. Now, the dragon's about to slam on me, isn't it? Yep. Get your dragon ass out of here. And Darawil returns, of course, of course. Fortunately, my ass was just beyond the reach of his blade. And I think he may have already disappeared. Fortunately, you don't have to actually fight these summons. They only stay for a short amount of time, and you probably, since you're able to actually target them and they do have health bars, I assume you can defeat them to get rid of them faster. Stop with the Oath-Sworn Giant and stuff. Ain't it bad enough that I gotta deal with your constant barrage of magic and pain? Now, just let me close in. Don't go firing any moons or goddamn lasers at me, and I will be able to do some wailing on ya. She has absolutely no poise at all, unless, of course, she is doing that. Back off, bloodhound dude! I have business with your queen, and you being a mere illusion capable of slicing the living dog shit out of me is going to be a problem. And then there's wolves. Now I just need a moment to drink my wondrous physic. Alright. I'm better. I'm in a better position. Alright. Now let me get it that you would need to stop summoning dragons and shit. And... alright. No, not the dragon. The actual target, please. And you and your spinning staff. Ow. And I can't see. Where did she go? Oh, come on. Stop doing that. Now, please, go 2 fucking seconds without summoning something. And I see you are doing exactly what I asked you not to do. Now then. Alright. Blood Boy's gone for the time being. And alright. Now I can finally land some goddamn hits on you. And stop flinging the damn staff. Wolves. The wolves ain't so bad. They are less of a pain in the ass than Darrowil. And the dragon, that's for damn sure. And here comes more goddamn fucking moon. Of course. Just can't let me have a peaceful afternoon without flinging a goddamn celestial body at me, can you? Stop with the staff. Stop with the damn giant. Just stop with everything, please. And, alright. Laser, not bad, unless I get caught up in it. Then it hurts like hell. Spinning stick, annoying. And, come on, damn you. Out of the way, Darrowil. And, oh, why are you still alive? Damn it, move, move, move! Alright. Now fire that moon. I'm gonna step around it. And... gotcha, bitch! Alright. Whew! That was closer than I would have liked. Legend Feld. Got your remembrance and the great rune of the unborn. That is the most trouble I've had out of that fight in my history of playing this game.
Where did he flee, my sweetings?
They're all dead.
From whence he hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
I don't think they like you anymore. Thou art the guy who kicked my ass.
Born anew, to become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg.
And now we are able to respec, which I'm not going to do. I think I already have a larval tier, but I don't remember. Anyway, you can also change your appearance here. And you can also change your appearance back at the round table hold using the mirror in Thea's room. Finish applying cosmetics, yeah. And that gives us a new gesture.
Alarmed, more of fear, I would birth thee as a sweeting, fair and fine.
Well, there we go. That's 2 great runes in my possession. Now let me just use all them runes I got out of that fight to level me up some. A couple in endurance and throw some into my smartiness. Yeah. And now, if we head back to the round table hold, we've got more to find here. And I'm pretty sure we'll actually be given another talisman pouch, which will be nice. I do have more than just 2 talismans that I'd like to use, and that dude wasn't here before. Mainly because I didn't go to where he was, out in Limgrave. Kinda forgot about him, but we'll deal with that later. First I need to talk to you.
I had my doubts, but look at you.
You've got better armor.
Once before have I seen 2 great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord.
Already?
Seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell.
I've got my staff in my eye. Pay no mind to that. And yeah, there's that talisman pouch.
Go forth, become Elden Lord.
Will do, lady. Now, let me just stick another talisman in here. I do like this one, having greater power behind my sorceries. And while I'm here, before I forget again, I'm gonna stick Carian Retaliation on that Carian Knight Shield. Get this whole set together. Now, if I could just, undo that, come to this shield, Carian Retaliation goes on there. Yeah. And then we just put that shield on right where it belongs. Booyah. Now, I look good. Gooder than I did before. Yeah, you took me for dead, as you often do. Now let me just strengthen me armament. Okay, yeah. I need to check the sorcery scaling on that other staff, because upgrading this sends it from 121 to 123. And then, where the fuck is that stick? Okay, here it is. That doesn't up it at all, mainly because I don't have the intelligence to use it. Of course. Yeah, once I match the stats to use it effectively, then it'll start having the proper stats. And look, there's Nepheli.
Ah, you.
Ah, me.
Leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
What do you need to think about?
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
Okay, yeah, I'll come back to you later. And right now... Well, right now, I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye!